Stop what you're doing right now because the Crypto White House report officially was released to the public. I'm going to give you a quick review of what was in that report, the altcoin they mentioned, and we're going to talk about the Federal Reserve and interest rates. I'm WendyO. I talk everything crypto every single day. Make sure to like this video, drop me a comment because I read them all. And of course, to get more, subscribe and set alerts. Federal Reserve left interest rates unchanged, which should not be a surprise. They're currently sitting at 4.25 to 4.5%. They said, despite elevated uncertainty, the economy is in a solid position. Recent indicators suggest that growth of economy activity has moderated. Tariffs starting to show up in consumer prices. Increased tariffs are pushing up prices in some categories of goods. Yes, that is true in some cases. However, when you have super high interest rates, the cost to borrow money is very expensive. Plus, people can't even afford homes right now to get into a home, get a loan for a home. I digress. Let's go ahead and cover what's happening with the Crypto White House report because that's a lot more important because we all know that Powell needs to go and he is not telling the truth. And make sure you watch until the end because I'm going to drop the name of the altcoin that was listed in the White House crypto report. And again, these are just the key points. I'm going to update you more tomorrow on the live stream at 10:30 a.m. PT that we run Monday through Friday. Well, Saturday and Sunday too. But quick recap here. White House released a preview of the crypto policy report. And again, this could change as time goes on because it's just a preview. It recommends that the SEC and CFTC coordinate to immediately enable federal level crypto trading, which is good. It basically indicates what entity is in charge of what. Supports DeFi integration into TradFi. Great, fine, fantastic. We need that. I'm just not sure exactly how they're going to do that because TradFi uses centralized aspects, DeFi uses decentralized aspects. And how are you going to do that with disclosures? Next, calls for safe harbor and regulatory sandboxes. This is good because Hester Peirce is currently leading the crypto task force, and she's a big fan of safe harbors and regulatory sandboxes. It basically gives you an opportunity to operate in this particular area, and you have to do X, Y, and Z, but the terms are very clear, and that's exactly what we need in crypto. Next, it pushes fast implementation of the Genius Act. This is just stable coins, a fancy term for CBDCs, even though it says in the act or the bill, whatever, that they oppose CBDCs, but that's exactly what a stable coin is. I digress. It also calls for clear rules for our firms on banking access and capital requirements. Great, fine, fantastic, but we still have the predatory accredited investor law, which needs to be completely revised because if we are going to fully incorporate crypto into traditional finance, everybody needs to be operating on a level playing field because that's how we do it, Bitcoin and crypto. It also urges tax clarity on mining, staking, and de minimis payments. This is good because we do need to get a lot of tax clarity when it comes to crypto. Also, too, are we going to be removing capital gains taxes on crypto? What does that look like? This bill or this report is going to help with that. There is no mention of a Bitcoin or digital asset reserve in the preview, and the final version is expected to include this. Great, fine, fantastic. However, the coin that they had dropped was CHAINLINK. And we kind of knew that this was coming because Sergey from CHAINLINK has been very involved with the White House. Now, CHAINLINK tweeted this: White House has featured oracles as key technology in its new digital asset report, highlighting how CHAINLINK is critical infrastructure for powering stablecoins, tokenized funds, and on-chain economy. To me, this is incredibly bullish. I don't know if any other crypto assets were listed in this crypto report, because we're still kind of going through it. It's 166 pages, but I wanted to give you the updated information as fast as I got it. Thank you guys so much. And again, drop a comment because I read them all. Bye.